This contest is between the Vernon-Verona-Sherrill Red Devils and the Lowville Red Raiders. Section 3 Athletics would like to take this opportunity to wish both high school teams the best of luck in today's contest. Section 3 supports and encourages spectators to enjoy the competition between our student athletes and cheer for their teams in a positive manner. The student athletes compete with honor and integrity and play for the love of the game. So let's all cheer for our team, have fun, and support the spirit of Section 3 Athletics. And now we're going to go straight into the starting lineup, starting with the visiting team, the number 5 seed, the VPS Red Devils. With a record of 12-7, coached by Shannon Terrier Weaver. Number 1, Lindsay Bixby. Number 2, Kendra Sequid. Number 3, Abby Albro. Number 4, Claudia Marcella. Number 5, Brianne Milson. Number 6, Kayla Rose Richmond. Number 8, Brianna Burnett. Number 11, Alexis Smith. Number 12, Bella Fox. Number 14, Sadie Riggs. Number 15, Alana Burkett. Number 16, Kylie Wright. Number 17, Lily Brown. Number 22, Marca Villahermosa. And number 24, Paige Enos, who is 13. I don't make decisions here. Ladies and gentlemen, the VPS Red Devils. And now for the number 2 seed, the home team, the Lowville Red Raiders. With a record of 17-1, coached by Jim Rose. Number 2, Jada Lee. Number 3, Anna Expert. Number 4, Kylie Zachary. Is number 33, okay. Check yourself online, people. Number 6, Megan Tiffany. Number 7, Hannah Jerry. Number 9, Alexis Brokier. Number 10, Mackenzie Fless. Number 11, Coral Israel. Number 12, Eliana Von Brett. Number 13, Quinn Cumming. Number 15, Peyton Cole. Number 16, Meredith Lewandowski. Number 19, Grace Meyer. Number 20, Jenna Freeman. Number 21, Olivia Baker. Number 22, Madison Hilton. Number 23, Alexandra Dustin. Number 24, Kimberly Zerr. And number 25, Lillian Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lowville Red Raiders. And now at this time, we ask you to please rise and face the flag located behind the bleachers for the play of today's national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to James L. DeWitt Central High School here in DeWitt, New York for today's Section 3 Class B Winter Volleyball Championship. Hi everybody, Sam Gelfand here. This should be a great match, although that's kind of implied it is the sectional championship. As today, the Lowville Red Raiders take on the Vernon-Verona-Sherrill Red Devils. Both of these teams are warmed up and ready to go. Both of these teams had a tough road to get here. The Lowville Red Raiders. That is a stink bug crawling on our equipment right now. I have never seen that before. Let's see if that's an omen. Lowville Red Raiders, the 2 seed. The Red Devils, the 5 seed. Where is that stink bug going? It's right in front of me. What a start to this contest. I guarantee you this game's not going to stink, though. These are 2 of the best teams in Section 3, after all. They made the championship. All right, I think I got rid of the stink bug now. We are about ready to get underway. These bleachers are packed here in DeWitt, though, of course, they're all sitting underneath the camera, so you can't see it. But we want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for joining us here live on JDTV. Both teams are in red, however, VVS is in the red that fades into black. That's how you can differentiate these two. They are on the right. And the first serve comes from Ileana Bonbrest. The libero Villahermosa sends it over, set up. That's Peyton Cole. Villahermosa with another dig, sent over. Kylie Zakari keeping it alive. Steered over by Lewandowski. Kayla Rose Richmond, a great dig. A couple of them from Lowville. Bonbrest with another. Jerry skips over the net courtesy of Peyton Cole. So a softer touch of the net this time, and what a rally to begin this game. But eventually it goes out off the hands of Peyton Cole, and VVS is on the board first. This should be extremely telling, though, if that's going to be the kind of play we'll see all day. Jerry sets up Lewandowski. Dig by Milson. Steered over by Smith. Jerry, Cole. And goes right past the hands. And Lowville's on the board too. Meredith Lewandowski with the serve. Setting up, and Bonbrest with a great dig, which turned into an over. Jerry, too much on it. Volleyball is a game of measured power. It's all about control. As Marga Villahermosa serves for VVS. Set up for Marcelo. Underneath the net, not much that Lewandowski could do. Tongue-tied at the net. And VVS leading 3-1 here in the first set. Don't forget we have a comment section here on JDTV as that one goes out. See, some of you have already found it. And we're looking at that comment section all day. Feel free to chime in, and if we like what you're saying, we might even read it out on the air. Not enough on it. And speaking of that comment section, it looks like the Lowville United Methodist Church is in the chat, so everyone be on your best behavior. Villahermosa will send it over. Lewandowski. Right on the line. And Lowville gets it.
How close was that? Kept alive. Great reflexes. But you can't touch the net. Villahermosa, Milson, and an error. Claudia Marcello getting a little ahead of herself, it looks like. The junior middle blocker. And another error. And the Red Devils came out of the gate swinging, but you cannot be making frequent errors in the sectional championship. This is the time where you need to be playing your tightest volleyball possible. A little bit of soft touch. Great over by Sadie Riggs. Now Villahermosa. Milson. And sent right back by Quinn Cummings. Dig by Bonbrest. Punched over by Cole, Villahermosa, and Marcello. Cummings over the line. Man, these teams are evenly matched. We've already seen a couple extended rallies, and there's only been 11 points total. And how about an emphatic kill from Peyton Cole? According to the comment section, we have someone supporting Lowville all the way from Arizona right now. We appreciate all of you far and wide who have come out to watch the Class B championship today. And net play has not necessarily been VVS's strong suit. And the linesmen second-guessed themselves for a moment, but they ultimately give that to the Red Devils. Now, speaking of middle blockers, as Sadie Riggs goes back to serve now, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that this is VVS's, well, the last time they made it to the playoffs, they had, I have to admit, the most dominant middle blocker I've ever seen in my life. As Villahermosa steers that over. Set up by Lewandowski. And too much on it from Quinn Cummings. But VVS, back in 2019 when they were here last, had Leanne Lowry, who is currently playing D1 volleyball at Old Dominion. She set a school record with 87 blocks in one season. And there's one for Claudia Marcello. Riggs will serve, and I do believe Riggs was on that regional reaching team. They lost to Oneida, but they made it there. Lewandowski sets up Bonbrest. And right now, this rally of VVS's has almost entirely come off of mistakes by Lowville. They are putting too much behind it. Riggs serves once again. Cummings, this time with a softer touch, and it works out in her favor off the hands of both Alana Burgett and Claudia Marcello. Now it's Hannah Jerry to serve. Off the hands of Riggs. And it is 11-8. In addition to the fan from Arizona, we got someone from Tennessee as well. We're coming all across the country for this one. And why not? Look at the quality of competition already on display. That was close, but that was definitely over the line. Hit about here. Rockstar sliding stop. I'm not sure if Kayla Rose Richmond was trying to set someone up or get it over. Either way, it went straight into the net. That was not the destination she had in mind. And now Kylie Zakari is 100% unanswered. The Red Devils didn't even have time to react to that. Riggs Burgett sent over. Diving stop by Zakari. And Villahermosa cannot get to it in time. And a timeout called by Vernon-Verona-Sherrill. The first taken by either team in this contest. And with good reason, they've got to recombobulate real quick. At this first opportunity, why don't we take a look at how these two teams are doing this season. The Red Devils have more aces, which could be a big factor in how this game goes, but the edge in kills goes to the Red Raiders by far, 90 more than the Red Devils have. Have many more assists as well, blocks, a few more for the Red Raiders. And then here's a stark difference. 930 digs for Lowville compared to 687 for the Red Devils. In other words, it may all come down to serving if EVS wants to stay competitive in this one. Now here comes a carry. Riggs with a dig. Popped up by Jerry. Freeman sent over. Burgett. Off the hands of Bonbrest, but kept alive by the Red Raiders. Villahermosa. Then sent over by Burgett. And a two-touch for Vernon-Verona-Sherrill makes it 15-9. Zakari sends it over Villahermosa with a dig. Sent up and over. Jerry to Myers. Villahermosa, Burgett sent over Jerry. Villahermosa with another dig. He's got a sixth sense for this. Here comes Bonbrest. And there goes the ball out of bounds. VVS is showing so much skill in going hit for hit with Lowville, keeping these rallies alive, and they're simply allowing Lowville to make the mistakes. And sometimes that's all you have to do. You don't have to play spectacularly yourself. You just have to make sure that you're not the ones who are making mistakes. Like that, for instance. Hit it just a little bit farther over the blockers. Zakari with a phenomenal dig. Pushed over by Myers, Riggs. Milson and sent over. There's Myers again. And there it goes. And Lowville seems to be getting a little bit ahead of itself right now. Perhaps they're a little too fired up because they're putting too much on these kill attempts. Dig by Megan Tiffany. And Villahermosa with another impressive one. And here comes Freeman. Villahermosa. Milson sent over Zakari coming out of nowhere. Myers answers back, and it's not the answer she was hoping to give. And all of a sudden, we've gone from 14-9 to 15-13. Right now, Lowville head coach Jim Rhodes, arms crossed on the sidelines. He's not looking too pleased. They give up another point. I wouldn't be surprised if a timeout comes. And it just might, courtesy of that block from Kayla Rose Richmond. And indeed, Rhodes calls the timeout. And VVS is on a roll right now. And here's the amazing thing. VVS, the 5 seed, took down number 1 Canastota on their way here. They're only 30th in aces in all of Section 3 right now out of the 48 teams that participate. 20th in kills, 19th in assists, 27th in blocks, and 17th in digs. I mean, keep in mind, this is Class A, B, C, and D we're talking about. But not the flashiest numbers, at least not compared to some of the teams we've seen today. By the same measure, Lowville, 38th in aces, so even further down, but 5th in kills, 5th in assists, 6th in digs. So Lowville, statistically at least, should have an edge here. But VVS bringing it to them early in this contest. And now, Brienne Milson sends it over, and well out of play. With speed like that coming off of a serve, there ain't much that you can do about it. You can't react in time. Milson with another serve, Tiffany with a dig. Going back to the well. And an error from Lowville puts VVS in the lead for the first time since the score was just 3-1. A late set rally here. Dig by Tiffany, sent backwards by Myers, and over by Zakari. Riggs, Milson, fault, 2-touch. And now we're all tied up at 16 apiece. And back to serve is Eliana Bonbrest. Bonbrest has 18 aces on the season. She has a really impressive stat line all around, actually. 18 aces, 78 kills. And by the way, make that 19. So 19 aces, 78 kills, 10 assists, 18 blocks, 143 digs. She can literally do it all. Riggs. Popped up, sent over by Rose Richmond. Jerry. Cole. Villahermosa. Milson. Got a little antsy. Sent up by Jerry and pushed over. Milson And the attempted block by Grace Myers was not successful. And I'll tell you who would appreciate that net play. Leanne Lowry, who is in the comment section right now. You just missed us talking about you. The greatest middle blocker that VVS has ever seen. Jenna Freeman sends it over. Put up by Milson. And over by Riggs. Sadie Riggs coming into this contest had 168 kills. And she will continue to push those numbers up higher. Villahermosa keeps it alive. So does Alexis Smith. Villahermosa sends it over. Jerry off the net. Serving there is Kylie Wright for the Red Devils. Freeman, Villahermosa. Milson. Dual blocks at the net. And the crowd letting them know that they appreciate it. I think that kill went to Grace Myers officially. But that was a two-person effort. Here's Meredith Lewandowski. Riggs. Milson. And Lowville is lucky that there was a fault on that because that was a rocket coming off the hands of Sadie Riggs. And it looks like this first set's going to come down to the wire. 20-19. Of course, you could say that both of these teams are sort of in the feeling out process right now. And Myers did indeed get that kill. Wasn't quite sure it landed on Lowville's side, but a timeout now called by VVS. Likely a wise move, I would say, because let's not forget you get 2 timeouts per set. But not a lot of coaches will always use it. As the Red Devils, well, their fans are starting to come alive now. It's so great to see all of you in the comments and just how much support is coming out for both of these teams. I'm pretty sure that the entire town of Lowville is watching this game right now. After all, it's almost 2 hours to get to Jamesville DeWitt where we're holding this game. So I don't blame you for joining virtually. After all, who would want to miss a contest like this after the serve from Meredith Lewandowski? Riggs puts it over. One-handed dig by Eliana Bonbreast. That was so impressive. Villahermosa set up Riggs. Kept alive by Zakari. Soft touch over by Jerry. Milson, Riggs. Bonbreast, Lewandowski skips over the net. Riggs keeps it alive. And a little touch at the net by Alexis Smith. Myers. And Villahermosa. Riggs pushes it over. Lewandowski. Jerry. Jerry! I'm not going to start breaking out the Seinfeld impressions, but I was very tempted. And Margot Villahermosa serves it right into the net. And it is 22-20. Punched over by Nilsson. Jerry. Cummings blocked at the net. What a thing of beauty. And I think we're starting to see just why VVS, the 5 seed, has made it to the sectional championship. This is a scrappy team if we have ever seen one. Everyone appreciates a good bit of scrappiness. Set up for Riggs. Doing the splits was Eliana Bonbrest. But gymnastic ability does not equate to digging ability. Otherwise, Simone Biles would be in demand by every single construction company in America. And now Lowville must call a timeout. And Lowville's got to stop this slide now, as the Devils are fired up, and that seems to be what's really pushed them to here in the first place, is that once they get going, you cannot stop the Red Devils. You have to give the Devils their due. And now the Red Devil faithful are once again firing up. And as a player, you have to feed off of that. As Alana Burgett will serve. Highly undercooked. Put that serve back in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. 23-22, Peyton Cole now serving for Lowville. Burgett, Riggs. They've switched Riggs to the other side now. See if she has more success from over there. Doesn't even need to. We're tied up at 23. Apparently Lowville is 2 hours away by horse, according to one commentator. I've never been. I'm sure it's lovely. But I don't have a horse to get there on. Sadie Riggs serving. Tiffany with the dig. Bit of miscommunication, but it still works out in their favor. Burgett sent over by Marcello. And sent too far out now. It's set point for the Lowville Red Raiders. And if I wasn't here and you just heard this, Jim, you could figure that out. Hannah Jerry with the serve. Do not forget, you must win by 2. But now someone's got to win by 2, because we're all tied up at 24. Advantage, Lowville. Substitution for the Red Raiders, and this potentially fateful serve comes down to Kylie Zakari. Villahermosa. Set up, soft touch. Dig by Bonbrest. Myers. No one there, and Lowville takes set number 1. The Red Raiders scratched and clawed. But then again, so did the Red Devils. Do not give them any benefit of the doubt. This is a good team, both of them. But only one will be able to capture the Class B championship today. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the start of set number 2. Do not go anywhere. You don't want to miss the rest of this.
I gotta force myself to relax and just
This is beautiful, is it
Never
not?
seen that many.
Coming.
Maybe you just say you just love the audio. Alright, we got the cameraman.
We got it?
She'll be here at 3:45.
That was a great set, though.
It was.
People at once.
I think this might get 1,000. We'll see.
Oh, 100%.
I'm decent. In the first run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering now, if Class A could beat this, or if this is,
You need to add all the ones from the whole day.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For the start of set number 2, Lowville took the first 26-24 in an incredibly closely contested matchup. And we're about ready to go for round 2. Once again, Sam Gelfand here, bringing this game to you exclusively on JDTV. We thank each and every one of you for joining us. There's certainly a lot of you out there. Serve from Brienne Milson starts us off. Kept alive by Riggs, and Villahermosa sends it over. Jerry sets up Myers. And now VVS gets the first point. VVS is very much in this game. This is anyone's contest. Statistically, it may be Lowville's to lose, but there are some things which you just cannot put down on paper. And VVS seems to have it, that X factor. Villahermosa Milson. And a missed tip from Kayla Rose Richmond. And you hate to see that all the pieces were in play. But just the smallest of miscalculations at the end. There's a serving fault. And VVS is up 2-1. That's Kylie Wright serving. Sherry Villahermosa pushed up, and that is what Rose Richmond was trying to do the first time. Villahermosa, Milson. Alexis Smith kept in by Eliana Bonbrest. Villahermosa dives, Riggs, no! The length of these rallies. Riggs and an emphatic block at the net from Quinn Cummings. Perhaps too emphatic. But in general, the length of these rallies between these two teams, you could knit a scarf before that ball touches the ground. I don't know how long the scarf would be, but you could at least get started. Now, I'm a little bit behind on my crocheting, but from my personal experience, you probably could. Lily Brown couldn't stitch together a good serve there and sends it back Lowville's way. Riggs. Riggs has dynamite coming off of her fingers today. And now Alexis Smith will serve. She has 6 aces on the season, 24 kills, 47 digs. Jerry then sent over by Lewandowski. And that rolls over the net. You could hear the gasps in the crowd. Over the line. And Smith will keep serving. And Smith will get an ace for her troubles. Now for serve number 3 from her, it's 6-3, VVS leading in the second set. Popped up at the net. And it looked like Eliana Bonbrest tripped there. It may be slick on the hardwood as Lowville calls the timeout. Now let's talk about Lowville real quick, because I was doing my research before this. I was looking up a little bit about the town. Lowville is home to the largest cream cheese factory and the largest bowling pin factory in the United States. And in 2013, at the annual cream cheese festival that Lowville hosts, they created the world's largest cheesecake. Now, the unfortunate thing is that in 2017, a town in Russia took back the title. So knowing that so much of Lowville is in the comments right now, this is my personal plea to you. Get back that record. I want to see a bigger cheesecake. We got to beat the Russians at this. Also, I really want cheesecake. Popped up, sent over by Quinn Cummings. Villahermosa, Milson. And the little block at the net deflected things. Slowed the ball down enough that Lowville could continue to retaliate. And Riggs! There is no slowing Sadie Riggs! Part person, part freight train. Villahermosa. Up by Milson and blocked at the net. I have people in the comments section promising they will build a bigger cheesecake. This is what America is all about. And Claudia Marcello undercooked the block. And Lowville trying to claw back into this one. Riggs. Milson. Competing net play, and that goes Lowville's way. And Lowville stringing something together here. Hannah Jerry has 26 aces on the season coming into this one. And the error means that the Red Raiders continue this little run of theirs. By the way, just pointing out, Margaret Villahermosa coming into this one only had 173 digs. I don't see how that's possible. She should have at least twice that based on the way that she's playing today. Up at the net. And the Red Raiders got in each other's way. Tripping over each other. Sadie Riggs. Popped up by Tiffany. Jerry. 2 hits. And sent into the net by Alexis Smith. And wouldn't you know it, we're probably looking at another very close set. I have a feeling that the Class A title game is not going to start at exactly 4 o'clock. This one's running long, but that's fine because look at the quality of the volleyball we're getting. As demonstrated. Kylie Wright. And by the way, don't forget that supposedly coming up at 4 o'clock, this game permitting, that one goes into the net. We will have the Class A sectional championship for you, which is going to be a great one between New Hartford and Whitesboro. New Hartford undefeated so far this season. And Whitesboro has a lot of fight in them. And back-to-back net balls for both of these teams. Now here comes VVS, Brienne Milson specifically. Jenna Freeman sends it over. Dig by the Devils. Alexis Smith. Cole Jerry. And sent right back. Lowville was their waiter, and they sent that right back to the kitchen. Nice dig by Bonbrest and sent over. Riggs. Sent too far over. And that was perfectly placed. You couldn't hand animate placement better than that. Now Meredith Lewandowski, the senior, is back to serve. Villahermosa digs. Milson. Sent over by Smith. Kimberly Zare with her first action of the day. Softer touch from Rose Richmond. Riggs. Milson. Rose Richmond. Lewandowski skips off the net. Villahermosa keeps it up. Wright sent it over. Lewandowski blocked at the net. That's a 2-touch. And that finally ends that rally after what seemed like an eternity. That was something else. Lewandowski off the net, and you can't do that. Tied at 12. We're essentially getting 2 volleyball games out of this one, considering if they're both going to 24, if they stay deadlocked this entire way. And Villahermosa dives, but she was out of position. And for the first time, as VVS calls a timeout, the first time this set, Lowville takes the lead. And since we are talking a little bit about Lowville, why don't we give a few fast facts about VVS there in the Tri-Valley League, the Pioneer Division. Their school district covers 130 square miles. That is one of the largest in New York State. Most notable graduate of VVS is current special advisor for the New England Patriots, Matt Patricia, who until 2020 was the head coach of the Detroit Lions. Not technically a coach, but I couldn't fit special advisor on the graphics, so, you do what you have to do. About 40 minutes to get here, so technically I guess they have some sort of home field advantage. But it's still a little bit of a trek. Rose Richmond sent over. And we're back to tied up at 13. Now serving is Kylie Wright. Barely sent that over. A good thing Riggs was there. It's always a good thing Riggs is on the court for VVS. Now Kylie Wright back to serve again. Popped up Zur. And Wright couldn't get to it in time. Tied up at 14 now. Grace Myers to serve. Villahermosa, Milson, Rose Richmond. Off the hands of Bonbrest, kept alive. Cole, blocked at the net by Rose Richmond. Steered over by Cummings, Villahermosa. Milson, put up by Lewandowski. Barely over the net, put back at the net. Off the net, Sadie Riggs. Playing fireman there. There's still a chance for this one. Villahermosa over and out. There have not been many points where one of these two teams has not had to fight for it. Right off the hands of Grace Myers, courtesy of Sadie Riggs, who has so much power. Ball leaves her hands in a hurry as Villahermosa serves. Popped up by Jada Lee and sent over. There's Marcello. Too much. Peyton Cole to serve. Just barely over the net. Riggs digs. And there's an error. The fans chanting, "You can't do that," but at this point it's like, that's a 2-point lead. Can anyone do that in this game? Can you lead by more than one right now? It's been so close, I don't know if we've seen it. Marcello, dig by Lee. Cummings. Kept up, Villahermosa, small miscommunication. Maybe she should have let the other one get to it. 18-15. And a timeout called by VVS. There's something unique about this contest. It is simultaneously moving at a breathless pace and yet also taking forever, in that both of these teams are so closely matched. This is the largest lead we have seen this entire set, but the action itself has just been so quick. It has been bang, 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 except it's been bang, 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 and the bangs just keep on coming. But that's exactly what you want to see, and that is certainly what you want to see if you are VVS, who, as the 5 seed, probably wasn't expected to get here in the first place. You want to make sure that you are staying this competitive in this contest. And as a 5 seed, even if you don't end up taking this game, it's still an incredible accomplishment to have been here in the first place and kept it so close. Riggs sends it over. Lewandowski. What a kill, kept alive. Riggs keeps it over. But it goes Lowville's way anyway. However, Coach Jim Rhodes not happy about it, and rightfully so. Don't celebrate prematurely. That was almost like Lowville spiked the ball at the 1 yard line, but there was a frog that hopped onto the field and the ball hit the frog and out the ground, and it went back up in the air and they caught it in the end zone. Moral of the story, trust frogs and trust Sadie Riggs. Cummings, great dig. Riggs softer now. Lee, Lewandowski, Villahermosa, Milson. Up to the high heavens, courtesy of Jada Lee. Over now by Bombrest. Milson. Bombrest pops it up. Zur, Villahermosa. And Claudia Marcello sent it into the net. She had that look. She knew it. You can see it. She was just maybe 6 inches out of place. If she was 6 inches closer to the net, then that hit would have lined up and it would have gone over. Milson for Smith. Nope. (21-15) in the second set. The largest lead of the game by far. Villahermosa, Milson, Riggs off the net. That's it. (22-15), and the Red Raiders are rolling. That was a desperation punch over from Milson. Villahermosa right at the net. Riggs. That's off the net. I'm not sure that wasn't a 2-touch, but they allow it. Villahermosa off the backboard, suspended on the ceiling. Apparently that's in play, and it's 23-15. I have never seen a volleyball touch the suspended backboard before. But I think we're seeing a lot of things we didn't expect to see today. Riggs, dig by Lee. Setting up Cummings at the net. And the Red Devils aren't out of this one yet. Serve coming for Alexis Smith, the junior. Dig by Tiffany, Lewandowski, and Zer. Riggs steers it. Tiffany. Setting up Bonbrest. Villahermosa and Riggs. Here comes Cummings. That's still up, and that's over. What a last-minute dig. Now at the net, another last-minute dig. Villahermosa. And steered over by Marcelo. How are these teams keeping this alive? And Lowville earned every bit of that point. What an incredible rally between these two teams. And now it's set point. Villahermosa sends it over. Tiffany, Jerry, Lewandowski. That's in, and that's set number 2. (25-16). Lowville takes set number 2, and they storm the court because they know that is the first step to winning this championship. But there's only one way to find out if they'll pull it off, and that's to stick with us, as we'll be back in 3 minutes with set number 3. Don't go anywhere.
Do it after the set. It's fine. You gotta think of a new phrase, because when I'm not on the air, usually when something intense like that happens, like that rally, usually my first reaction is, "Oh, I need a cigarette." I can't say that. No. I gotta think of a good replacement. Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, cancel your plans. Stay indoors. Don't go out tonight. Because why would you want to go anywhere when this game is coming down to the wire? We are about to begin set number 3 here in the Jamesville DeWitt Gym. Lowville up 2-0 over the Vernon-Verona-Sherrill Red Devils. But it is still anyone's match, and I do mean that. As here we go for the 3rd time. Riggs keeps that alive. and sent over by Wright. Pushed over by Lewandowski. And the first point of the set has gone to Lowville 2 out of 3 times now. Lowville took the first set 26-24. They took the second one 25-16. Dig by Zakari. Riggs keeps it up. Milson. Sent over. Jerry. Here comes Grace Myers. Two nothing now. And a little too much on it from Lindsay Bixby. So Eliana Bonbrest will keep on serving. Villahermosa back to the scorer's table, 4 in a row. And this is how you start a set if you're Lowville. Because volleyball is such a psychological game, and you want to demoralize your opponent. As Villahermosa pops this up, both of these teams have been through the trenches, 5 in a row. Both of these teams have gone to war in this match. And the streak is finally snapped at 5. What a breath of fresh air that must be for the VVS faithful. Dug by Milson. Villahermosa. Milson sends it over. Pushed over by Myers. Milson. Off the net. Myers thought she should have had that, and maybe she should have, but it's 5-2. Both teams for the Class A championship are now here in the gym and waiting to go on. New Hartford and Whitesboro respectively, so don't forget to join us for that contest coming up next. Riggs blocked to the net. Riggs sends it back up, down the line, and off the hands of Bixby. Now Lewandowski is serving. Rose Richmond. Lewandowski skips off the net. Riggs. Error. And, you know, I think on both the court and in the crowd, you're starting to feel the effects of both of those sets going so long. These teams are starting to get a little bit tired. They're not quite as fast as they were before. And that only plays to the advantage of Lowville, who has 19 members of the bench, far outnumbering the Red Devils. The longer this one goes on, it only serves the Red Raiders. Villahermosa. Milson. Riggs blocked at the net, but it doesn't matter. Eight to 3 now. And Lowville gets it back. Grace Myers. Riggs. And Marcello sends it into the net. By the way, we appreciate all of your compliments in the comments section. This is really a two-person production. Myself and Nick DeCaney, who's currently on camera, put together many of these notes as well. We work together to put these graphics together. Everything is being operated that you see on your screen by just the two of us right now. So we are very grateful that you're enjoying this production. As another extended rally is happening here on the court. Can't even surprise you anymore. It's just expected. Here comes Cole. And there it goes. So we do appreciate your patronage so much here on JDTV. And if you like us enough, you could always send us a cheesecake. I will take that in lieu of payment. Don't let my boss hear that. Riggs. Now popped up. Here comes Jerry. And Claudia Marcello is slowly emerging as a beast at the net. Marcello magnificent. But not so much that serve from VVS, courtesy of Alexis Smith. 11-5. Peyton Cole to serve. Villahermosa. Burgett. Sent over. Jerry. Pushed by Cummings. Riggs. Setting up, and another block for Claudia Marcello. Claudia Marcello is heating up. And if there's anyone who can take the heat, it's the Red Devils. Now here's Sadie Riggs to serve. Marcello! Claudia Marcello is on fire! She's doing it all herself out there. Get it towards the net and she will make you pay. Unless there's a miscommunication like that. Twelve to 7. Serve from Jerry. And great reaction time by Marga Villahermosa. She was ready to hit it. She saw that that was going out of bounds. She drew her hands back just in time. At the net, and it's 12 to 9. And there is no way that Vernon-Verona-Sherrill will go gently into that good night. They will make Lowville fight for every point that they get. Set up and sent over by Cummings. Too much. 12 to 10. And a timeout called by Lowville. Lowville has come a long way, not just in geographical distance. They went 17-1 on the season. They had a bye in the first round. And in the quarterfinals, they beat South Jefferson 3-0. Then in the semifinals, they beat Chittenango 3-0. As for the Red Devils, they were 12-7 on the season, usually not the kind of record that makes it to the sectional championship. They beat General Brown in the first round. They had to have the first round. They did not get that bye. Then they beat Sherburne-Earlville 3-1. Then they beat Canastota, the undefeated 1 seed in this tournament, 3-1, with all the momentum in the world and the renewed confidence that they could indeed compete at the highest level. VVS came here, and compete they have. And get aces, they do. Claudia Marcello doesn't need to be at the net as long as she can get it over. That's her 37th ace of the season. Steered over by Cummings. And Wright sends it over. Miscommunication from both of these teams. One-handed punch there from Bonbrest. Put up by Albie Albro. Riggs, Burgett, Rose Richmond. Freeman. Wright sent that one over. Here's Cummings. Riggs. Burgett, and an error. And I think that error was the only way that rally was ending. No one was going to let that ball touch the ground. Slightly mishit by Abby Albro. I think it's safe to say that Sadie Riggs has been the MVP for VVS this entire season, but I think tonight, or today, that's 2 on the counter, Nick. As it's 15-11. But today, the MVP for VVS has really been Claudia Marcello. No way around it. Kylie Zakari now to serve for the Red Raiders. Punched over by Burgett. Improper form, 16-11. You know, the score of this game does not accurately reflect, as Kayla Rose Richmond gets a block at the net, the score of this game does not accurately reflect the sheer amount of effort that has gone into this from both teams. How could it? Almost every one of these points is a rally. It may not show in the final score. Perhaps on the stat sheet it will. But this has been the most hard-fought contest of the sectional playoffs so far. Into the net from Brienne Milson. And now Eliana Bonbrest will serve for Lowville. Riggs. Milson. Nope. 18-13. And Lowville is so close they can almost taste it. I think the taste they're tasting is implied, considering our discussions all throughout this game. Jerry. Cole. Villahermosa with the dig. Right. Dig by Cole. That was Myers who put it over, kept alive by Wright, sent over. Jerry. Cole. Villahermosa. Milson. Riggs. Jerry, Cole. Villahermosa. Seeing a pattern here yet? Villahermosa and Riggs almost collided. And diving across the floor was Kylie Wright, to no avail. Riggs with the dig. And this is not when you want to be making little mistakes. This is the wrong time to do it. VVS down by 7, their season on the line. Liliana Bonbrest. Riggs. Bella Fox. Nice one-handed dig. Looked like she was strumming an air guitar. Smith pushed over. And Bonbrest has to run for it. Well recovered by the Red Raiders. Sent right back. And the Raiders are 4 points away. Bonbrest. That's in there. That's an ace. And VVS's house of cards might be about to fall apart here. Another one! Lowville leads by 10. They need just 2 more points. Villahermosa pops it up. It's at the net, put back. Set up for Cole. And the Lowville Red Raiders are hanging on the precipice of victory. The serve from Bonbrest. There will be cheesecake in Lowville tonight for everybody, as the Lowville Red Raiders are your 2022 Section 3 Class B Winter Volleyball Champions. What a match! VVS fought to the bitter end. They put up a performance that very few people expected them to be able to put up. The number 5 seed making it all the way to the championship. But today, the Red Raiders reign supreme. Now it's time for the medal presentation ceremony, so don't go anywhere. But well, after that will conclude our broadcast. I'll be doing the medal ceremony, so I won't get to sign off then. So, preemptively, thank you so much for joining us here on JDTV. Stick around for that Class A broadcast coming up soon. My name is Sam Gelfand. Have a great rest of your day, wherever you may be. It's time for the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the medal presentation ceremony. First and foremost, though, congratulations to the Vernon-Verona-Sherrill Red Devils for an incredible season and even better Grace Meyer. Jenna Freeman. Olivia Victor. Madison Hilton. Alexandra Dustin. Kimberly Zer. And Lillian Clark. Now will the captains of the Lowville Red Raiders come forward to receive your championship banner. Ladies and gentlemen, your Class B sectional champions, the Lowville Red Raiders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after this photo is taken, please exit the gym through the double doors and head left to the JV Athletic Hall of Fame area for a photo session with the sectional championship banner. We still have one more sectional championship contest coming up tonight, so we need to clear the court so that the teams may warm up. So if you're coming here for the Class A championship, welcome to James Littlewood High School. If you're heading out now onto the Class B championship, thank you very much for coming and have a great rest of your day and a safe trip home. Thank you.
One more to go. We're almost there. Yeah, did we get 1,000? Well, we broke 1,000 by the end of the second set. We were. It could be. It's going to be this one and the next one because